Hey everybody, today I'm going to review Deadpool 2, sequel to the first Deadpool movie back in 2016. Although I'm a fan of X-Men, I was actually first introduced to Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Ever since X-Men Origins Wolverine, 20th Century Fox and Marvel had planned to make a Deadpool movie. Well, they made it back in 2016, and it was great! It really knows what it wanted to be. It is both funny and exciting at the same time. Plus, I think Deadpool in that film is better than Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Deadpool is definitely one of the best rated R comic book movies I had ever seen, along with 300, Logan, The Crow, Watchmen, 300 Rising an Empire, Sin City, and the first two Blade movies. With the first Deadpool movie being a critical and box office success, a sequel was finally going to be made. I saw it, and it's fantastic. One of the most wonderful and funniest movie sequels I had ever seen, and I'm going to tell you why I love this movie without any spoilers. The story of this film took place after the events of the first film. It starts off where Deadpool has been traveling the world killing bad guys until something tragedy happened. He tried to be part of the X-Men by rescuing a mutant boy named Fire Fist from the orphanage for mutant children, but it did not work out very well. So both Deadpool and Fire Fist have ended up on mutant prison until a time-traveling soldier named Cable has come to kill Fire Fist. As a result, Deadpool has formed a team called the X-Force to stop and fight Cable and save Fire Fist. I find the story of this film to be pretty good, especially had a lot of funny jokes. However, like the first Deadpool movie, it's not really that special. Plus, there are some parts in this film similar to Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The special effects in this film are just as good as the first film. I really do enjoy the motion capture of Colossus, Cable's right mechanic arm, and one of the mutants, which I will not tell you who it is. The smokes, the explosion, the mutant powers, and some of the backgrounds are all used in CGI. However, I did find a few CGI in this film a bit noticeable. I also like the makeups and the costume designs. The action scenes in this film are both exciting and funny at the same time. I had a very good time seeing Deadpool fight and killing someone, like the first Deadpool film and Logan. The violence in this film are so brutal, especially if they have too much blood and bodies cut to pieces. Now for the acting, directing, and music. Ryan Reynolds as always did a magnificent job playing Deadpool. Deadpool, of course, is a mutant that likes to crack jokes, say too much bad words, and fight someone with his two swords and guns. Now in this film, he forms a group called X-Force to rescue Fire Fist from Cable. I do agree with a lot of people that Ryan Reynolds did a better job as Deadpool than him as Green Lantern. Also returned from the first Deadpool film is Colossus, played by this Siberian guy, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, played by Brianna Hildebrand, Vanessa, played by Morena Bacarian, who is from the TV show Firefly and the movie Serenity, as well as in another TV show, Gotham. Weasel, played by TJ Miller, Blind Al, played by Leslie Agrums, who is from the miniseries Roots, and Dolphinder, played by Karen Sony. Colossus, of course, is a big, strong, metal-bodied mutant who serves some kind of mentor for the mutants at the mutant school and also wants to recruit Deadpool to be part of the team. Negasonic Teenage Warhead is a teenage girl with mutant power to detonate atomic bursts from her body and is also a lesbian in this film, which is ironic because the girl who played her is a lesbian in real life. Vanessa, the girlfriend of Deadpool, did not really do too much in this film. Weasel is a very funny character and is Deadpool's best friend that owns the bar and always wanted to help out. Blind Al, the old blind lady, and Dolphinder, the Asian Indian taxi driver, are also both close friends and allies to Deadpool, and they too are funny characters. We are introduced to new characters like Domino, played by Zazie Beetz, Fire Fist, played by Julianne Dennison, and Yukio, played by Shihori Katsuna. Domino is a mutant lady that has the power of being lucky that becomes the member of the X-Force, plus she is definitely one of my favorite characters in this film. Fire Fist is a mutant boy that has the power of fire in his two fists and wants to be left alone as well as getting revenge on those who mistreat him. I really do enjoy the chemistry and friendship between Deadpool and Fire Fist. Yukio in this film is Negasonic Teenage's lesbian girlfriend, even though she did not have too much screen time. This version of Yukio is much different than Yukio in The Wolverine, the second installment of the Wolverine trilogy. Now for Cable, played by Josh Brolin. Oh my goodness, he did a super awesome job playing that cybernetic soldier that has the power to time travel to the past and will stop at nothing to hunt and kill Fire Fist. This is definitely a big year for Josh Brolin since he has been in 2 Marvel films this year, both Avengers Infinity War as the big villain Thanos, and now this film. The director of this film is David Leitch, who has worked on films like John Wick and Atomic Blonde. Did a very nice job directing this movie. He's really good at directing action movies, and I think he did just as great as Tim Miller, who directed the first Deadpool film. The music composed by Tyler Bates sounds very action-packed. Also, the song Ashes, sang by Celine Dion, sounds very beautiful to listen to. So overall, this is definitely one of the best rated R superhero movies I had ever seen. It is one of the best X-Men films I had ever seen. I actually love this film more than the first Deadpool film. Now in my opinion, I declare this is the 4th best R-rated comic book movie after 300, Logan, and The Crow. Although I am very much excited for X-Men Dark Phoenix coming next year, I am looking forward to see more R-rated X-Men movies, even though I'm not too sure about the New Mutant since they're making that as a horror film. Who knows? We might get an X-Force movie. Anyway, if you're a fan of Deadpool, go see it. However, this is a kind of movie that I highly do not recommend for kids because it's too violent and graphic. Oh, and be sure to stay in the mid-credits scenes. I will not tell you what happened, but it is very funny, so I give this movie 4.5 out of 5 nuclear bombs.